So I've been putting this off like so long that none of these cases are really relevant anymore. I've been having I've heard this term before, analysis paralysis, where basically you don't do something because you don't want to screw it up for so long that you like by the time that you get around to doing it, you don't care anymore because like the things you are working with are expired, so it doesn't matter. So basically this is what I'm working with. I'm gonna try to do some floral pressed flowers stuff on these, and we will see how it turns out. So I basically I've done this experiment where I take pressed flowers and I will laminate them in a sheet to kind of give them an extra layer of protection within the resin. They're still losing their color a little bit. That just happens with pressed flowers. But I was trying to avoid, like, these are dyed. So if you can get your hands on some dyed pressed flowers or leaves and you don't mind, sometimes they can look kind of fake or tacky, but sometimes they're really well done. So, you know, if you don't mind that look, like for these were a 1 point green, but I still kind of dig that. But yeah, if you don't mind that, go for it. So I'm gonna start by kind of pre-arranging these flowers and getting a composition that I like. So what I did is I cut them out. You will notice the plastic a little bit in the resin. It's not super noticeable, and I kind of like having that protection. Like, I don't mind seeing the edges a little bit, but yeah, I guess it's an experiment. Everything's an experiment. Like, these petals have just like completely turned translucent. So be wary when you buy resin stuff. Like, flowers will continue degrading in whatever they're in. It will just be slower, if that makes sense. Alright, I think I have everything where I want it. Maybe I need a few little sprigs in here just to kind of get some hierarchy going. I'm going to mix up the resin and I'll be right back. So I did a bit of an experiment. I put down a layer of resin on the right phone case before applying the laminated flower pieces, and I then sandwiched it with another layer of resin on top, and then for the middle piece I just poured the resin directly onto the phone case and the laminated pieces, which proved to be the inferior method, even though the laminated pieces do seem to slide around a lot if they are on a layer of resin already, but it is better than trying to get bubbles from underneath of your pieces. Another thing that I did that I probably won't be doing again is layering the laminated pieces too much. one of these pieces actually lifted up, creating kind of a shelf of resin that I did not want on my phone case. As you can see, the resin on the right case is slowly sliding off to the piece of paper. I lifted it up, but it didn't really stop it from sliding off, and in turn it kind of slid the laminated pieces off the phone as well. I'm not really sure how to stop this, maybe letting the resin cure a little bit more before applying it to your phone. So here are the finished products. This was a semi-fail because I don't know if you can see that, but the sides aren't exactly like square. They're kind of rounded. So what happened was a lot of the resin kind of ran down the sides, and some of these pieces in the laminate kind of poked up and moved to the left, kind of slid. As you can see, there's some drippies here. Ooh. Some drippies right here that I cut off. Like this one might fit over a phone. It's just like the fact that it's uneven annoys me. And this one, for example, like design-wise, I like the best, but this drippy actually managed to come around the bottom, kind of drip into the case itself. So I wouldn't recommend using rounded edges, because it just makes the resin more apt to dripping. Another solution might have been to wait until the resin got thicker and then apply it. And yeah, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. Things don't work out exactly as planned, but I'm going to see if it fits my work phone. Look at that. Yeah. It's there. I hope you learned something from this trial and error series. And yeah, there you go.